Welcome to the new stream of RPG Maker, where we continue working on the respawn banter. So, well, first of all, I don't know if I said it previous time, I kinda hinted at that, but I will be working on parallel with another project, I'll Invalidate Your Raid, which was already complete, but I'm doing some upgrades. That's what, this is because I really want to publish another way shorter game before. Just, I don't know, because I love this project and first there is the other project that's begging to be published on Steam, which was already done 2 years ago with some small fixes, and most of all I don't know how it works, so I think it's best if I try something with another smaller project and then see if if I can help share the users for this game, but also to understand better how it works. I don't know, that's part of a plan. We'll be working on that every Thursday? Yeah, I think it's Thursday. But that's not for today. Today we are developing on respawn banter. Again, things that I can't do, things I can do on stream. So no story writing, spoiling characters, none of that. So first of all, well, mainly we need to do the lilipads minigame, which we decided last time. Not even a minigame, it's a puzzle. It's a very simple puzzle. One thing that I realize is I may need a very simple puzzle just to lilipad the content of the game. Well, padding is too much. I mean, like, there are 3-4 lilipads puzzles in the introduction section, so the player can get something more than just dying. I think that's pretty positive. So I think we will program it here. We need a wider zone. I think we can do... Here, we have the bridge already. Oh, hi Sunny! Nice to have you there. I stayed for a few minutes. Don't worry, your default is always appreciated. We are starting to program a very... the use of lilipads. I can't really call it a puzzle. Well, it's a very simple puzzle. So you don't really need to think too much about it. That's what I plan to do with it. So the lilipad switches between flower and lilipad based on if you jump on the tile next to it. So how does it work? There should be a jumping spot. Well, each lilipad is a jumping spot. And when you are on top of it, you can interact with it and jump away. Let's set the base functioning for now. Let's pretend this is a lilipad so we can later refine the programming. So, this is a lilipad. Where it has 2 states, open and closed. The closed state at this point, let's see, will be marked by the self switch A. So if I activate the self switch A, you cannot jump on top of it. Okay, so if you are in a lilipad, what happens? Well, you wait for user input. The button for jumping should be the basic interaction button. So we put a conditional branch. Well, not really. We don't even need a conditional branch because by default, if you are on top of an event and you press the interaction button, you activate the event. So this is pretty straightforward. So when user input, he is supposed to jump in the tile, 2 tiles in front of it. To jump 2 tiles ahead. Now, first of all, I luckily already made a small code for checking what's in front of you. We just need to call it twice. Here. Probably near the end. There's a switch statement. Here. Okay, simply I call this function, I insert the coordinates, and it will get me the tile in front of it. So if I'm facing left, it will give me the coordinates of the next one. I just need to call it twice, and I get the next lily pad. So let's do it. It's called get next tile coordinates. I wonder if I can... wait, we can improve it. Do we? Yeah, what if we have a similar function? Get player next tile coordinates. Yeah, we can have no parameters because we don't need the parameters. The game already knows what the character is facing. So we just need to feed in the data of the player, which I always forget how to write exactly. I will see. The comment is not a message only for the dev. Yeah, the comment doesn't appear in game. Those things never appear. They are just for me, for clarity, and for user experience even, which I often forget. So we need the coordinate. To simplify the thing, we need to get the player information. So here we have it. It's not working. Okay, here. Let me zoom it a little. It's player X, player Y, and player direction. That's this simple. So the player X is gameplayer.x. Player Y is gameplayer.y, and direction is gameplayer.direction. And what do we do with those coordinates? We simply calculate the value in front of it, calling the function we already made. This means I can just call this function and I don't even need to insert parameters every time I need it. Okay, I need the tile, 2 tiles in front. If I use the function and the player is here, we can insert the player here, sure. If the player is here and is watching left, I will only get the next tile. We need 2 tiles in front. We can add an extra parameter, which by default is 1, we can make, which calls the next calls yeah, I think this will help a lot. Simply the number here means how many tiles I will check in front. So instead of checking the front one, it will check 2 tiles, or we can even make 3, 4 if we need. So how do we do it? We call this event as many times as we need. How do we do that? With a for loop. Or I think a while loop is better. Sure, a while. No, never mind. A for loop it is. So we set the value. We don't need to set the value at 0. I'm very used with the for loop, so let's use those. The others don't matter. Okay, so for each number we have here, we check the next tile. By default it's 1, so usually it will get run only once. After I run it, I get the coordinates. Which are saved here. And I update them, so we feed those values and the function will update the values. Will give us the value of the next tile. So it will or increase or decrease one of the two coordinates by 1. So we just change player X by updating for the values the function gave us, and the same with player Y. So in the next loop, we can call this again with the updated values. So we check the tile next to the next tile. And at the end, we return the chords. Oh, we need to define them, right? Let's set 0, 0 just in case. I will say I don't think it will never return anything. Let's say false. Okay. Here now we created the function where we can check anything that it's in front of the player. For now, let's see this one. Get player next tile coordinates 2. That means we will check the lilipad 2 tiles across from it. For now, let's stop here and see what happens. Let's get alert. Let's show the value on screen. Okay, first launch. Give it time. The game launch is important, huh? Let's see, on top, and it will give us -1, 1. Oh! Wait. Doesn't sound right. It's probably not right. It's called twice. Let's see which one. You set it as a message box. That's a debug function. It's the alert that creates another window on top of it. Used usually for debugging because interrupts the game. You could decorate this one, but usually you can't use the keyboard. So you can. Never mind. I think the game box is better though. And apparently it works. If I set more than 1 though, it doesn't work. That's weird. Apparently if I call this more than once, something happens. Let's try to alert the chords. No, wait, that's the same, right? We need to check step by step. I think that's important for developers is to try and see where the problem starts instead of getting depressed that something doesn't work. So let's try again for now. If I put a number 2, I should try with a number 1 even. With number 2 we get the wrong values, -1, 1, which is very wrong. I don't get it. If I use 1, we got the right coordinates. So the problem is in looping. This thing, if it repeats once, it's fine. If it repeats more than once, we got a problem. Okay, I get why it got wrong. Because I messed it up here a lot. We set the player X as 0, not as the first value of coordinates. I got very confused here. Okay, here. So again, we call the function to get the value of the next tile, and we save it here and on the X and Y, so it can get iterated for the tile even after. It was even more than a typo. Let's see. Okay, now 33, 43. And is it right? No, it's wrong. Come on, it's wrong. This tile is 34, 43. Give me a second. I'm fine. I was about to sneeze, but never mind. 33, 43. 43. Oh, wait. How much? 33, 43. It's getting this tile. It doesn't really work. It doesn't get me another number. So it's still not working. 33 was the age of Jesus Christ. Now we have only to know what is 43. You think there is a deep secret in the lore of programming here? You're onto something. Apparently, yeah, it's not changing the value. Let's do something. We can do it after. So we'll let the coordinates while it's looping, so we will get 3 window boxes. 33, which this is right because it's the tile in front, and the tile even after, it's the same. Wait! It appears only 2 times. It should appear 3, right? Ah, no, wait, never mind. I removed it. Okay. Still, this course is not getting updated. We need to see which values are we fed to this function. We feed, yeah. So the important one is player X because it should decrease twice. Let's see now. Oh, hi Turnuvilla, now it's going. We are programming some lilipads. Well, we were about. Now we choose to program something to check 2 tiles in front of the player to get the coordinates. We want to get the coordinates of 2 tiles in front of the player now. But unfortunately we only get 1. We are debugging now. So we are feeding the value 34, which is the x coordinate on where we are. And we should get the value before, 33. Now, the second iteration then... Wait, I get the problem. The second iteration, we don't have a number, we have 2 numbers, and this messes up everything, apparently. Why? Why does player X become 2 numbers when I set it as a single number? That's pretty trippy. That's very trippy. What? Let's see. If I show on screen the first value. First time it's fine. Wait. The first value? Am I messing up something? Because this should be only 1 number. If I say 0, I should get only 1 number. If it's not a multi-matrix. Which it may be. Wait. Yeah, I shouldn't use a LED. I should use console log. Because it's more precise. But doesn't stop the game. Let's see. We need to have another thing. Here it is. Should be right? I'm confused. I have a question. Sure. Why should be the player Y? Because I start to think maybe the player Y is a part of the problem. Well, the X and Y are the coordinates on the grid. If you've seen this very small number which I'm currently covering, never mind, each tile is a number. If I go down, I increase the Y by 1. If I go right, I increase X by 1. So we determine where the player is based on the coordinates, X and Y. Here in fact, we feed the coordinates on the function, and based on the direction, it checks the tile in front of it. For example, if I'm facing down, it will increase Y by 1. The problem here appears to be that the array... Weirdly enough, the array... Wait, I didn't save. Maybe... Or did I? Wait. We have a console log somewhere even. Ah yeah, here, okay. We can get rid of this alert. Okay, so now nothing will interrupt us. We can check for ourselves the numbers here. Oh, now seems fine. Did I do something? Now seems to work. So let's see if this number now is right. I swear, if this is right suddenly and nothing changed, I'm gonna lose my mind. No, it's not right. Okay, at least. Well, I would have hoped if it was right, though. I'm still confused. Pay why another entity? No, don't worry. Yeah, it's pretty it's common, but in 3D games usually they use different factors. No, that was for rotation. Don't get me started on rotation on 3D games. I still don't get it. So, okay. We have a challenge. We have a very simple code that doesn't work. And we don't know why. I think I'm up for the challenge. That's why I like programming. Bugs of this sort, if they don't last too long, they make up for a good challenge, a good puzzle game even. For free, can you imagine? A free puzzle game. What are you trying to get? Okay, I'm making a function that based on the distance value, which I should probably check at this point, will check a certain amount of tiles in front of the player. So if I say distance 3, we'll check this tile. Or better, we get the coordinates of this tile. It's based on this function that gets the next tile. Actually, now that I think about it, I should just recycle this thing entirely instead of using it. You know what? Thanks for the question, Artunophilia, because it was the rubber duck method. You explain the function and you realize, hey, maybe something is not right. Simply, I recycle this function. Ah wait, okay. I just need the coordinates of the player here. And now the x and y, instead of increasing by 1, they increase by distance. I hope this works. So this is the same function here, but here it's based on the player, but you can choose how far you check. Let's see if it works. Oh, hi Suyasha. Thanks for coming. I'm doing well, thanks. I'm having fun debugging the game, which usually is not a fun thing for lots of people. Well, depends. Depends how long you try to debug. It's still not working! Come on! Saying out loud solved the problem 90% of the time. Weird though that it didn't solve it. What if we have another problem? Ah, wait. Ah, okay. I got the wrong value. So maybe now it works. Bug is bugging. The problem is, the code is very simple, but something was not working. Luckily I found a better method that's pretty intuitive, and now it finally works. We just had to use a simpler method instead of relying on previous functions. Okay, that was a very simple step. We overcomplicated. I overcomplicated. Now we can get the coordinate of the next event. What do we do now? We need to get the state of the lilipad, if it's open or not. We simply can get it by checking the self switch A, which we were doing with the mannequins here, so we can just copy the formula here. The formula is not simple, but it's this one, okay. I will explain it again here. So now, we get next lilipad chords, and we get the value here. So next x is the first value, and next y is the second value. So now we get the coordinates of the next lilipad. Now we need to check if the lilipad is open or not. So we use the formula I took from before. We check the self switch. On this map, we need to get the event ID though. We need to get the event ID of the lilipad. So we need to get the event ID based on the position. Luckily, RPG Maker covers us even for that. Let's see if we can find it. Has to be somewhere. Here it is. Game map event ID based on the coordinates. This function gives us the ID of an event based on the coordinates. So here we can just get the event on those coordinates, and now we can feed the value and check if it's open or not. Okay. So this one returns true if it's closed and false if it's open. We got it. So if it's open or not depends on if we can jump or not. I went in there on Vesta, and it works awesome. Maybe you bring luck. Don't worry, Sunny, I appreciate a lot you passing by. Have a good adventure! We have now the state. We should probably save it. State. Save it here. Again, false. Open. True. Closed. And now we need to make the player jump if it's open. We can just relay to... Wait. We could use a common switch, or I think I will use a global value. We can simply delete it later. Or it's better to... I think it's better to use a game switch to avoid problems. We will need to have a switch for it. Condition if the switch is active. Let's see. We can have here a little somewhere better. Here can jump lilipad. We have the switch number 61, so we can just save the value on switch 61. Switches set value 61, and we set it true or false. Depends on the lilipad state. It's saved on this value. Okay. Now, if the lilipad is open, then we can jump. And we can make the player jump. We need to... Oh, I don't often do this. I think we can hardcode this one. I could make a code to make it jump based on the direction, but we have 4 options. I think it's easier. So we get the direction of the player. and based on the direction, where is it? I swear it's here. Where is player direction? Okay, sure, I can use this value instead. We don't need to save it in a variable. So, if the player direction is down, it jumps down. And so on for every value. Oh, hi Beb there! Oh, thanks for coming. Nice to see new people here. I don't know what's happening today. That's a pretty nice day then. We are programming jumping between lilipads and later try to implement a mini game, a puzzle. Oh, thanks a lot for the follow, Beb there. Thanks, I really appreciate it. I'm always happy when the sound pops up, really. Now we are trying to check the direction of the player, and based on where it's turned, it will jump a different way. Oh, but thanks for the follow, Suyasha. Oh, that's a combo. Whoa, that hardly happens. That makes me very happy. Thanks. I'm glad. Oh wait, I forgot to activate the stream avatars, right? Here they are. Ah, yeah, I knew something was missing here. Here they are, the avatars. Way better. So if it's facing down, it jumps down. So the down is on the y coordinate, so it increases by 2. The next number is 4. This is based on the num tab of the computer. So 4 is left, 6 is right, 8 is up. If it's down, so if it's 4, then it's left. If it's 6, then it's right. So x increases. And the last, if it's 8, it's going up. So the y decreases. Okay, we got it. That's everything? Yes. That's the base, but for now let's see if the base works. It doesn't. I can't say it's not a classic, honestly. Let's say the switch Kinja lilipad is off. If I forcibly activate, no, boom, yeah, everything is exploding because it's not working. Well, I think the solution is a simple mistake. Now we see. RPG Maker is life. Yes, I know. I'm using RPG Maker for 13 years now. Maybe 14. Almost 14, I would say. I would get out of the 13 years of RPG Maker because, I don't know, doesn't seem like a lucky number. And now I'm working on the first commercial project. Or will it be the first? Is the pool still manual, or I go all in with gacha pools? The gacha pool is still manual, but I have a hotkey to paste the name faster. Oh wait, I forgot to activate the gacha pools. Give me a second. Okay, now they are on again. I forgot to activate and deactivate them again when I need it. The Nemesis X and Y localization wars. Well, I think I love to make in my games is to have a common event that instantly gets all the values. So instead of every time selecting save the X value here, the Y value here, the map ID here, the direction here, I just call this common event, which does everything by default. Plus something extra if I need. Like region ID, if it's needed. Lilipad explodes. You're onto something, you know. You're onto something. I think that's a great idea. I want to add explosions somewhere. They are just fun, just funny. I enjoy occasionally checking out what people are making on the RPG Maker Twitch categories. Oh! Yeah, I should do it often, because when I check, nobody's there. That's pretty sad. But, yeah, I should check more often, because recently maybe there are more people. So that's a pretty positive thing. Cool. I had a bug in my game, and the gamer made a video out of that. Wait, someone made a video explaining the game? Someone made a video explaining the bug in your game? That's... I don't think it ever happened to anyone I know. That means your game got some coverage then. That's cool. I've been working on my main project game for over 5 years. Yeah, I had also a project I've been working for even more than 6 years, but now it's on hiatus. Because it's an RPG and honestly, it's too much work to make a complete game out of that. I think it's better for starters to not have longer games, which only now I'm starting to realize. And this game is still long despite not having any battle. I reiterate because I know can be interesting. Gotcha games with an official RPG Maker gem on each. Oh wait, really? I didn't. I missed that message. Okay, I'm definitely gonna check. If it's possible, we can also do it. Oh, we got the raid! Hello, SG Erlikin! Thanks a lot! What are you doing? We are developing something with RPG Maker. We were supposed to make a simple puzzle out of lilipads, but it's taking more than needed. Nothing is working, everything is exploding, as you see. The worst. At least we are having fun. Yo, what were you doing? Other RPG Maker fans, maybe? Ooh. It's a Bravely Second. Yeah, I need to update the GIFs for all the events though, for stream, because they're still when I was Italian. Well, I'm still Italian, but you know. Dev myself. Oh, that's cool. What are you doing? I was playing some Lords of the Fallen today. Oh, okay. That I was wondering, because when someone rates RPG Maker, it's probably another person who knows it. That's cool. Usually 2 for people at a time. Yeah, usually I see only 2. If I'm lucky, only 1. And very even harder. It's harder to see someone play RPG Maker games, except the famous ones like Omori, Fear and Hunger. Italian? I'm sad that my father didn't teach me Italian. Oh, very funny. Well, I was streaming Italian at a certain point for a lot, though now to be close to the English community, I started at least 1 year and something more to stream in English. Okay, let's see why it's not working. Lilipad is off. Let's see. Jump. And now we get the self-switch value based on those. Maybe I mistyped something. No? We set the switch 61 to this value. Yeah, seems to work. Ah, wait. I get why. Should be the opposite. I got confused. Should be opposite. Because when it's false, it's open. We need to jump when it's closed. No, when it's open. So when it's false, it should be right. So we just need to reverse the value. Because again, when the value is false, it's open. So this way we can have the value here tell us when it's open, when it's jumpable. I got it, everything reversed. Now it should work. Yes? Ah! Ah! So close! So close! I was so close! It triggered this dialogue, which means it's working, but I messed up something. Yeah, classic typo. I forgot the double equal sign. which means completely something different. Boom! The game explodes all the time. I know. Well, luckily not when the player is playing. When I test it, it can explode all at once. Yes! 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 We have it! We have it! It works! Okay. That's a big step forward. Now, if instead the self switch is on, how do we... There's another thing. How do I set up them in order to have the self switch active? I need to make a parallel events that sets them, or them that sets them themselves. The team is beyond expectation. That's pretty generic. I was still trying to go on it though. I don't know. We see also how much visibility there is. Wait, let me check right now. I don't know which is though. This one. No. Maybe this one? Ah, okay. It's probably this one. 3,000. Oh. Well, I'm not participating to win. Mostly to create new games. Beyond expectations. Again, that's generic, but depends at the end. Let's see how long it is, so maybe we can think on participating on stream. 21 April, okay, we have plenty of time. We will definitely try one stream when where we try to brainstorm some ideas. Even if this is a pretty busy month. Oh, hi, SG Harlequin. Sorry, you got the... I'm sorry. You got still the highlight since you came from the stream. I thought you were another user from the stream. I'm bad with names. Not gonna check for the reason. Yeah, I get that the idea is pretty vague, beyond expectation. Well, one point is interesting, but the other side, it's everything or nothing. I will still consider something, but I can't guarantee anything. Oh, thanks a lot for the follow, Generico. I really appreciate it. Thanks. Oh, what's happening today? This is a busy day. We are just trying to jump on lilipads, but nothing is working, and there's a lot of people. Wow, I'm so happy. My game started back when there is a... Then as a game jam. Yeah, this game started as a game jam, actually. And now look at how much it went through. It's like the third iteration of a new tile set. Probably the final one. Let us know on Discord. Okay, sure. I will consider next week maybe, but we need to do another RPG Maker stream because I cannot skip RPG Maker, Respawn Banter or Invalidate. Looking at the... Oh, okay. Cool plot twist. There's another stream now. Hello. We were considering now how to mark the lilipads as closed before starting, because unfortunately you cannot set easily other self switches. Well, not that hard actually. We can just do this. A parallel process that sets all the lilipads we want. For example, if we want this lilipad closed, we set the lilipad value 69, nice, as true. And needs to be activated automatically. Wait, okay. Disappear. And now we start with a lilipad closed. And now we cannot jump on it. Oh, we can jump here apparently though. Okay. This is another problem. I think we can... How do we... I think we need to check if the target has a note, maybe. Or we can just... I think it's easier if we make 2 states. Well, we already have 2 states, but... No. I need to check if there is an event on that tile, maybe. Yeah, I need to check if there is an event on that tile. Wait. Okay, yeah, because I was expecting here to always have an event, but if there is no event, then it doesn't work. Let's see. Let's see what happens if I don't have any event. Wait. It should say something. Ah, on console. Okay, my bad. X and Y, both baddies. That's why there's Pokemon ZA, right? Let's see, the value we want is 0, okay. So if there is no lilipad, it will give us the value 0. That means if pad ID is equal to 0, or at this point more than 0, it will run it normally. Let's do it here. If instead is 0, nothing happens. We set the switch value as false. Okay, now you can only jump if there is a lilipad. So you cannot. But if we place a lilipad below, let's add them on the side, sure, you can. If there is no lilipad, the player gonna drown. You are kidding, but that's the spirit of the game. You fucking die all the time. That's the spirit of the game. That was the plan, actually. Not if there is no lilipad, but if you are stuck, you are just gonna drown. Also, I need to try the lilipads. Cannot. Why? Why can you not? I'm confused. Let me try again. This time, let's not close the other lilipad. Okay, yeah, I think the code we changed messed something up. Oh yeah, I'm stupid. This one, by default, in any case, sets the value as false. It's wrong. We need to set the value as false only if there is no lilipad. Here. Now it should work. I like your mindset more now. The player just needs to die, okay? Okay. Doesn't work anymore because only this lilipad has the working event. We can make it even more practical if we make a common event for the lilipad. Let's see. Somewhere... I hate not being able to organize better the common events, but here we are. We can do it here. So now we put everything we have here instead. So we can modify it without needing to change all of it. And the lilipad event, where are you? Here. And now we can just copy them. And now we will have everything. And let's also close the other one. Okay. Let's see. Yes, it's working, it's working. It's perfectly working. Though, we only started. That's not the final idea. Now, to the next step. Well, first of all though, do you get a trophy for dying like 100 times? For now there is achievement in the demo to die 10 times, but in the final game, yeah, definitely, definitely. And also for an ending for not dying. Give us a drag and drop for common event in the next RPG Maker. Yeah, there may be a plugin to change them, but the reference in the scripts may be messed up, I don't know. So the next step would be, if I jump on a lilipad, I send a shock wave or a shock water wave in the orthogonal directions, and I inverse the other lilipads. This requires more effort. First I should do the animation, because it needs to be very clear and honestly can be pretty cool. We don't have a shockwave, but we can try something temporary. We can have some leaves. Okay, we have the leaves. 4 leaves, 1 for direction. We can also give them a name. We could also not use leaves, but I mean, we could use something else instead of having 4 events, hoping it doesn't lag the game too much. But here we have them, okay. From 84 to 87. Give us 6 tiles for tile set. I can deal with 5, but honestly, more is better, right? Even because they are limited to a certain number. I know RPG Maker Unite or something like that, but no, we don't talk about Unite, you're right. I almost forgot there was an RPG Maker Unite, to be honest. The cursed child. Now, every time we land, we send the shockwave. Here. How does it work? We get the new direction of the new position of the player by our very practical get player data. And now we teleport all the lilipads on the player position. Oh, there's not a problem, because we need to select the exact value of the event, but it only happens on this map, so it's fine. And we teleport it to player X and Y. We do this for every single shockwave leave. Only 4. I don't get why you can't have the event numbers here. Okay. Now they appear and they move all a different direction. Pretty simple. One moves up, one left, one right. Simple. The speed, we can change the speed on the event itself. And here we have it. Left. Right. Why there are no numbers here? I'm confused. Okay. And down. We just need to set them transparent. Can I just do this? Yeah, it's fine. The speed maybe can be different, but for now, let's see. Okay, gacha pull for Suyasha. Let's go right away. First though, they go one at a time! No! The player also stops on the tracks. No, that's wrong. Okay. Let's go with the gacha pull. So. You got full 7. Full 7 is not a real character. It's a character I generated on stream. And it's a kind of reference of another developer, Missing 7. You can set it in the thing below the stream. They were not multiplying. There were only 4 and they appeared only one at a time. We should make them faster though. And I should make them move together. Remove the weight. I cannot read and toggle stuff, unfortunately. Okay. Or RPG Maker with no, with let's talk even less about the secondary stuff. Okay, they should disappear though. We should change. We should change the graphics to shockwaves when we have them though. Okay. How do we make them disappear? They need to disappear. Oh, I have an idea. We cannot place a weight because this is on the main event. This is called by the player. So the player will have a cooldown time, which I don't like. So we can make instead that when they stop moving down, I activate a switch. Let's see. Spawn a Lily shock wave here. We activate a switch when one of them finishes moving, and we can use the switch to activate a parallel event. That you know what? I have an even better idea. We don't need this one. So, on the opposite, when the lily pads finish moving, we turn off the switch lily shockwave, because we need to turn it on when the shockwave appears. So, when the shockwave starts, we activate the switch, and they are only visible while there is the shockwave. And when one of them finishes, all disappear, and they should be all together, so not a problem. Yes, okay, here we have it. Here we have it. Not the best shockwave animation, but we can change it in the future. Okay, what does this shockwave do? They reverse all the other lily pads. There should be animation for that, for even changing the lily pads, but again, I can commission it later. Unfortunately, I cannot erase the event because they need to reappear each jump. I don't know how to make them the erased events reappear. There's probably a way, but I don't think it's convenient to use it. My ties are working against me. Oh really? What are they doing? Are they exploding? Oh yeah, Fast had cool resources, but don't get me started on Fast, okay? I made a video about it, in Italian. Okay, now. At the end of the shockwave... Though, how do we... okay, this requires some more effort, though. Because at the end of the shockwave... we need to switch them. Well, not really, we could start it already earlier, and the player doesn't know. Like, here, the switch 62 is open for like half a second, even less. So we can use that event to rotate the lily pads. So when the lily shockwave is active, we will switch the lilies, which will happen in an instant, so it's fine. We need the player coordinates though. Not only that, we need the coordinates for each thing in each direction. If the player jumps here in the center, we need to get the coordinates for this one, this one, this one, and this one. But I already got everything covered, because... Well, first of all... First of all, I need to update the... Get the next tile coordinate... Oh, let's see. I need to update this function that gets the coordinate in front of the player. I need to add another secondary parameter, which is direction equal we say 0. because if we don't set the direction, then the code makes it for us. Basically, the code doesn't need a direction because we already know the direction of the player. But in case I have the coordinates and I want more than one direction, I can facultatively choose a direction. Again, if the player is facing up, by default this one checks the tile in front of him, up. But if I want to check down, I can do it if I add an extra parameter. Let's see if it works. So we have again the function here that gets the coordinates. Let's delete the rest for now. Not really, we can need it later. Let's just hide it to avoid complications. So we can have the lily pad in front of the player and for each side, like below, left, right, and up. We get the lily pad on each direction. That's simple. We need to save it somewhere though. Let's say lily array, or R like the pirates. And we save on a matrix, so we need only one variable. Okay. And we saved on all the lilies here. And now we do something with it. I don't know what, honestly. We'll see. I want to create a little town and the fence where I want... No. Fence where I want to put in some houses they look funny. Well, maybe that means the game is funny itself, right? Maybe there is something wrong with a plugin, or maybe the resolution of the tiles is wrong. Usually tend not to erase events. Well, I only erase the one that needs to run once when you enter the map. It's actually pretty useful. If you want the map to set up something every time you enter, you just delete the event, the parallel event. Okay, I read it right. A fence is a normal tile ground. It behaves like it's somewhere on a border and doubles itself. Oh, okay, because maybe it's... They behave differently based on where they are placed. For example, if it's placed on A1, A2, A3, A4, they act differently. If they are something below, they act as normal tiles. Or you can add them on BCD maybe. Though, yeah, they shouldn't act like this if they are on BCD or A5. A5 is also safe. I already checked. Oh. Then it's more complicated. Well, as other bugs, you should try to duplicate, to edit the tile set, and duplicate that picture and paste it somewhere else on the tile sheet, and see if it behaves differently. The worst scenario, you can have it on another place on the tile set. Okay, here I get all the coordinates, and now we need to make a loop. Well, you know what? We don't even need an array at this point, but for now, let's see. 4. Let's make a loop. I looped for 4 times. Okay, so now for each one of the lily pads that not strictly exist, but they probably exist on that direction, we check the state again. Well, first we get the event, and then the state, as we did before. Let's make a padding here, okay. A lily padding. So, first lily pad. You check the coordinates of the first lily pad. Let's see. Lily pad 1. Next 2 tiles, direction downwards, the 2. Chords. Okay. So the coordinates are X and Y. Practically saved on an array given from this function we did before. We get the ID of the event. If there is a lily pad, then we have the state. And instead of saving the value of the lily pad, we change it. So, well, first we get the value, yeah, lily pad state, and then we change it. Lily pad state, we set the state as the opposite of what it is. We switch the state. If it's open, we closed it. If it's closed, we open it. Okay. And that's it. We don't need this thing, neither this one. Okay. Although there's something... Yeah, I changed the wrong section. It's fine, we can move it upwards. So here. As I said, we get the state of the lily pad and we switch the current state. This is only for the first one though, because we check downwards. We need to do even more than 3 more times. But since the first one is direction 2, which is downwards, second 4, third 6, fourth 8, which is up, you can see the difference is simple. It's 2, 4, 6, 8. If we can just, instead of having a 2, which means down, have a number that becomes 2, 4, 6, and 8, we are golden. And surprisingly we can. I start with 0. We can make the I start with 1 actually. So we can make I times 2 as the direction to check. First time is down, second left, third right, fourth up. Because it's 2, 4, 6, 8 again. And it works. It should work, yeah. I hope I'm not missing anything, but if I'm not, it's completely working. We don't even need this stuff before. Okay. Let's see. Oh wait, I kinda got something wrong, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, not the one I expected, but that's another error. Yeah, we forgot to close the if condition. But there is another mistake I did. Well, except it's not working. But this thing happens constantly until the lily shockwave is on. So we could do something different. We could do the entire lily pad thing elsewhere. We can do the entire lily pad thing here instead, as a parallel process, which will be much more convenient for us. Okay, now it happens here, which is again more convenient, even more. We can even have a wait. I shouldn't have a wait though. The player could cheat. And at the end, we deactivate the shockwave. We still put a wait. A very short one. Okay. It copied that tiles from another tileset to the one I want. It works. Well, It's a mystery. Usually when those things happen, I have two choices. One is to forget everything and continue my way, or the second one, insist on why it was not working and get to the depth of the mystery. Trying to switch things one by one. Honestly, it depends on the day I have what I'm having. Okay, thanks Etonophilia for coming. Have a nice adventure. We don't ask. Okay, that's the wisest choice. Okay. I got something wrong. No, wait. No, it's the self-switch A. When it's active, we got the flower. Let's see again. Maybe before it was weird. Let's see. Not working. Also, the leaves disappear instantly. We should make a longer wait. So, why it's not working? 4 in the loop. It repeats 4 times. We get the coordinate of the lilipad. And we get... I didn't check if this works, honestly. Just checking if it works then. Oh. 34, 45. Can you... Thanks. So, the first one is down, right? Wait. 34, 45. What? 45, okay. Can you go away? It's the tile you are on. That's wrong. That's completely wrong. Come on. Okay, I messed up something. But the value should be 1 and so on. So, apparently... something is wrong here. Ah, okay. I messed up again. I used an assignment instead of a condition. Okay. Wow, you need to be very careful about it. Still not working. Still not working, but that's an extra mistake. I wonder how many I have then. Let's see the direction again, sure. Oh, wait. No. Ah, wait. It's console log, yeah. It should appear here. 0 to 4. Yeah, the direction is right here. 0 also is fine. That means maybe this time we got something a little more precise. Let's see. And we don't need this one again. Now let's see what the lilipads are going towards. Here. Same number again. Same number again. I swear. Why? The eye is increasing, right? Let's see. Yeah, the I value is right. So, where's the problem? This value is right, but it gets the same answer. Is it overriding the value here? It shouldn't. Let's see. Let's go on alert. Play the direction. Let's see if it... Wait. Oh wait, I have two names for the same thing. That's probably the problem. Yeah, it's a problem. That's a problem. That's definitely the problem here. Okay, Maybe I solved it. I had the same name. No, two different names for the same thing. Now it should work. Yes! Magic! Okay, okay, a bunch of things. First, I should now be able to jump from here. So I can just remove the... Now even if I remove it... Wait, for now, let's see. I can make a basic jump area here, like this. But it will have some problems. For now, let's see it work. You can jump from here now. Not anymore. I can return back though, weirdly enough. Okay, why can I return back? I shouldn't. I can still jump from here. Let's see, here. Not anymore. I'm slightly confused. Yay, magic! They are transforming. Still, this one should not make me able to return back. Let's see, because I can jump on this. But now, this tile activated like a lilipad. Well, it's not a problem if I fix it, right? I mean, this by default shouldn't act as a lilipad. So we should add a note or something. Like, if I say a note saying ground, it shouldn't change the value. How do I check the note though? Good question. I don't know. How do I check a note? Maybe we just go on dot note. How do I select? Okay, yeah, wait. I have an idea. Well, I think that's how it works. No, wait. I don't remember how it's called. Damn it! I need to, as every time, check my other game where I called an event. I swear, those things are very basic. I should save them somewhere. Like for example, here there is a boss fight, and I refer to itself with this game app events ID. That's what I was looking for. Let's make a test. I should be note. Let's see if I can simply get the note like this. Yes? No. Because I didn't show it. I hope this works. No. Then let's log the entire event. And now we see how the note is called. Probably underscore note. What note? Well, the C note? I don't know. Well, every event has a note on the top corner, which you can fill with whatever you want. Let's see how it's called. Probably underscore note, right? No? Wait, there is not? There is not a note? That's a scam. I could use other parameters then. I don't know which others. Oh, okay, this one. Character name. If it doesn't have a character name, it's not interactable. Easy. I forgot how it's called. Character name here. Can I copy character name? Okay, easy to write. So now, if lilipad ID more than 0 and the thing has a character, so character name is different from empty, then it works. Let's remember how it's called. Came up events ID. So if the character name of the event with ID equal to the lilipad, which I'm checking, is not empty, it doesn't trigger the self switch. So it shouldn't now preclude my use of it. Though I still shouldn't be able to jump the other direction here. Maybe I should be able to jump only if there is an event in front of me. I need to change the jump condition. Lilipad ID is more than 0. It activates. Otherwise it's false. What? But this one should go away. Maybe that was the problem, because I had an event right there. I swear there wasn't here before. I'm still able to jump. Why? Also, now it's not working. It's not activating anything. Also, I'm jumping somewhere. This is going all the wrong directions at the same time. So first, let's get on why can I jump on nothing, literal nothing. I should be able to jump only if there is an event in front of me. Why am I able suddenly? So lilipad ID is the event ID of the next thing. Let's see. Let's see the numbers, sure. 0. And not jumping, sure. 83, 79, 78, 85. Where do you see the 85? The shockwave. No, the shockwave is creating the bug. Oh, I get it. Okay. I get it. It's jumping on the shockwave. Okay, so how do we do? How do we do it? Well, first, I think it's simple. We just teleport all the shockwaves away. On 0, 0. Before the switch deactivates. So we can stop the player if the switch is still active. For now, let's go like this. And now it's not jumping, perfect. Let's see backwards. I still can jump. Not anymore. I should try again. Well, my bet maybe for jumping where the shockwave was still on. If I time it correctly, I technically can. Let's try again. Seems fun. Yes, okay. Speedrun. Wait. Speedrun strat. There is a speedrun strat for this, I swear. Nah, too late. Too early. Too early again. Too early again. Okay, I swear. Ah, no, wait. No, only one works. Only on this one. Okay, never mind. Okay, we need to make a condition here. If the switch Lady Shockwave is on, it doesn't work. You wait until it stops. So, it stops. You need to press it again. I have another thing they should add on the new RPG Maker. You have the option to undo things. Why not option to redo stuff? Oh, that's right! You know, sometimes I mistakenly press the undo button, and not always it's a tile I added. Sometimes I changed an event and I need to rechange it again, and you don't even see it. And it's close here to the tile set stuff, so when you switch from event to tile set, you can miss and press the arrow. Yeah, that's something they need, definitely. A lot of things can be added through code, but not changes on how the engine works. So now, why the hell is not working anymore? Well, first of all, I should remove the alert, so it's not bothering us anymore. And now the lily pads are not changing anymore. Why? Maybe because they need a picture now. That's because of the change I made. I made this change where they need a name different from empty. Which should be for all of them, right? Sure, let's see. Let's see the character name at this point. The character name is empty. Wait, that's not the right option to use then. Oh, what's the course of action then? Wait, 4, it's left. Yeah. The 4 is left. It only showed 3. Yeah, because there is no event downwards. Only on the other 3 directions. Why nothing is working though? There is no... There should be a picture. I swear, I had a way to check for the note. Let's ask online, sure. Also, probably a lot of plugins do that, so I can also check the plugins. For now, though. Ah, meta. It's called meta. Also, it's data map, which is another way to refer to events. I don't know why. Okay, we have it. We use this. So, instead of checking if they have a character name, we check if the event lilipad ID have the tag called ground. Wow, it's so meta, right? Direct Lightning. Yeah, there's a lot of plugins since it's this simple to do after all. Still not working! Ah, yeah, because I did the opposite, right? Yeah, when they have not the tag ground. Okay, that's better. Yes, it's working. I still cannot jump here for whatever reason. I cannot even jump back, which I should be able to. And now wait. Let's make another page to see if something is wrong. A sword shouldn't appear. Let's see. Oh, a sword appears. That means this one is still affected. And what's the point then? Ground. Ah, I need to make... Wait, no. Then, no. Let's try again. With this, our other friend event. Yeah, maybe I should just do this. Check the meta and then compare it with something else. No, wait. That's not what I expected. Ah, wait! Okay, the meta is this. Wait, I remember now. Test for something, right? I forgot how to use meta completely. So I just need to make a meta like test. I need to check the value test of meta. Right? Yes, okay. Now I remember. I used it only once, so I think it's fine if I check something a little more. Ground false here. Oh, it should be true, yeah. Or you know what, we can do the opposite. Like Lily true on the others, which is more practical probably. So now all the lilies have lily true. Now we check if the next thing have the tag lily true. Meta lily. We don't even need to check if the value is true. Because, yeah, by default, if we check a value and it's true, it's considered true. Well, that's how it works. And now apparently works. Nice. Just to make it a little better, we can... Wait, wouldn't it be cool to have crossing a lily pad like this? Well, not really if they don't work. Also, yeah, there is a problem if I land on the ground, I still send a shockwave. I shouldn't be able to send the shockwave if the event isn't a lily. Yeah, that's what I said here. Why it's still happening? No. Let's see, sure. Let's see the lilipad meta. Jump. Yeah, there may not be an event. That's why it's an error. Come on. Should be obvious. Sure, let's do it here. Did I maybe set the... Let's see. So only one it appears. Ah yeah, because there is only one lilipad, right? Should be right. Right? Ah no, wait. Yeah, when I land. So, okay. So when I land, I need to check if I'm on a lilipad. That's simple, actually. I need to do it before. So, I need to check if the current event the player is on is a lily. On lily. Oh. Event. Okay, if the event the player is on is a lily, then it skips everything. How do I check the event the player is on? We can use the code here. We get... This one is... we get the coordinates of the player itself. And if the player is onto something, the game will let us know. Okay. Now, if the player is on a lily, then it works. If it's not, it skips everything. Let's do this, okay. Let's envelope, let's package everything in the condition. Now, should be right. Okay, Suyasha, thanks a lot for coming by then. Still appreciate a lot your company. See ya whenever happens. Or, wait, was it? Have a good adventure, yeah. I always forget that too. Oh. Okay, now it's not working. I swear. Why? It's a lily. I swear, what's the problem now? Why nothing is working correctly? Should have been a simple minigame, right? But instead... I'm still sending shockwaves though. Ah, yeah, okay, the shockwave still are sent, but they don't do anything now. Okay, so I should activate... Ah, okay, I should deactivate the switch then, if it's not a lilipad. Makes sense. I set the value of the switch 62 to false. And it shouldn't run anything of the rest. Well, depends. If it happens before... Yeah, it happens before, never mind. At this point then... well, for now let's move it first. Not the best look, but later we can have two different parameters. Did I mess up something? Yeah, definitely. Game switches. It works. Let's see. Okay, there's no... Okay, yeah, there's no shockwave, as you can see. I'm stuck. Oh, wait, I'm free. Oh, wait. The puzzle is working. And we have the shockwave here, so I don't get why it was wrong. It was not working. I'm stuck, yeah. I hope you're successful on lilipad eventing. Yeah, I'm almost Can I don't even can jump from here. Nice. I should make something if the player is stuck. I should make a check if the player is stuck, so it will die on the lilipad. Or maybe if the player is stuck, he can jump in the water. Only if the player is stuck, he can jump. So we need another check then, when the player lands. Let's see. So, scrap this. This one should happen later. But first, should happen something. Well, first it should happen the check. All the condition. So we put all the condition we did right now before. So if the player is not landing on a lily... Oh wait, we should have another variable then. Because we need to run everything else. I don't want to use a lot of switches, but this is an important puzzle. So... Or I should use a global value. No, it's fine. Not on a lily. So if the player is not on a lily, it will not run any animation. We can make the opposite. If the player is landing on a lily, it will run all the animation here. And switch everything. Okay. So here we set the value 63 to true. Now we need to do something if the player is stuck. I simply cannot let the player soft lock himself, right? And he can jump in the water only if he is soft lock. Just to avoid random jumping into the water. Or you know what? I think it's even better if I let the player jump in the water whenever he wants. Maybe only when he's on a lily. Yeah, because when he's not on a lily, I don't think he can... yeah, there is always a lily to jump into. So, we make... Here, the condition check for the jump. Oh, I'm getting a little tired. Not tired, but I got a little confused here on what I did, so maybe we will stop briefly. So here, I'm checking if I am on a lilipad, or if I can jump. Because I check the state of the next thing. Right, I already forgot what I'm trying to do here. Yeah, here I check if there is an event in front of the player. Simple. Now, if I am already on a lilipad, I think I can let the player jump whenever he wants, right? Yeah, I think I will. So we need to get the meta again. So we get the meta of the event the player is currently on. So let's get everything here. So, if the next one is an event, I could do. I could make another condition. If the player, if the thing I'm trying to jump onto is a lilipad or I'm already onto one, then I can jump. I should make a separate thing though, to activate another switch. So, instead of safe, the player is on a lily. If he is, but the next target is not an event, which means, wait. Oh no, not really. Because if the next event is a lily but it's closed, it goes here, it doesn't run what we need. So we should make oh. Ah yeah, this is the last thing we are doing and hopefully the last one. Let's see. We can do a simple condition here and get the lilipad state. And that's it. That's the only condition we need here. And later, we make another condition. If lilipad state is true, then... Wait, no, if the lilipad is closed, it's walkable, then we set the game switch to the value. So this let's put a comment, sure. The lilipad is open. Okay. If the lilipad is there but not open. No, wait, no. If the lilipad, if player is jumping from lilipad, regardless, no. If target is not, That's another thing. If the player jumps on the ground, no, I don't think it's a problem because if the target is not a lilipad, it will have the self switch A deactivated. Doesn't use self switch A. Okay, that makes it a little more clear. If player is jumping from lilipad, if target is not valid, dies, or yeah, we set up him to die. So game switches, we set the value 63 maybe. $63, right? So when we land, or at the end, or we can just do it here after the jump, we make a condition. If the switch landing on Lily is on, we die. We fucking die. We can get the death from here, sure. And that is you die from water. Let's see. I can jump. No, wait. I cannot jump here on the lily. I can only jump when I'm onto a lily. So I can jump here, but I die. Okay, okay. That's actually perfect. You cannot like jump from here. Okay, that's a mistake. Because lilipad state is not set. I need to define it earlier. Lilipad state. Let's set it to false because that's a default default behavior. No, wait. Never mind, it's the opposite. The default is when it's closed. True. Okay. It's a default, it shouldn't be a problem. Okay. I don't know why I died. Why? Hello? Okay, we're back. I hope this is the last thing. So, we die when we jump on the bridge, doesn't make sense, but we programmed here that we die if we jump from a lilipad, when the previous condition is not met. Which is when there is not an event on the next tile, but there is, so I don't get it. So we need to check the lilipad state here. And see what happens. It's false because it's open. Here it's true because it's open and I die. Makes a lot of sense. False. Okay, and false. Why do I die? It's false. Lilipad state false, so it runs this one. Doesn't run on the else. The else if doesn't even run. Why do I die? Wait, did I mess up? Did I mess up landing from? Link after Lily. Maybe I got the name wrong. I don't get it. Here it's right, but apparently not. Let's go alert. Safe. Let's call it safe. Safe. It said safe. It cannot run these if it also runs this, right? Not safe. It's a damned as if. Come on. Safe. Safe. It cannot run. Oh wait, did we mess up on? Ah, okay, here. I got the. Okay, yeah. Okay, I got my problem. Now I get it. I used a variable I used before, so I used the same variable for two different things. So let's go this. Landing on Lily. Okay, now it should be right. At last. I still die! Ah, because I messed up again the value, okay. Let's remove the controls here, because they are kinda annoying. And hopefully we are fine. We did everything. I did not die, what a surprise. Yes, perfect, perfect. I cannot jump. Okay. Ah, there's a cooldown here. Okay, makes sense. Yes, 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 yes. It's working wonderfully. That's an interesting puzzle, though, to make. Actually, I made it kinda puzzle-ish. Because I need to go up, down, here, activate. Activate. Well, I want to keep it simple though. Also, I want a drowning animation because I think it helps a lot. For now though, we have this. And it's working. And it's working. Just to be sure, let's add a ground here where you can jump. And sure, a lily pad here, just because we won't be lacking anything. Yeah, seems to work. Yes! Lily pad are perfect. Though, let's see now in the eyes of Respawn Banter. I think I need I think a sprite for jumping would be pretty nice. This is the start of the game. It needs to look amazing, okay? So if I have to pay something extra, I will do for the jump animation, okay? The question now is, does it fit Respawn Banter? I think it does, also because there is the death factor in play, but also because it's very simple. That's not too complex. You just jump around, activate stuff. And just a sprite for the leaves. I can imagine the hero navigating through some lily pads around the area. And dying, of course. And there should be a space for one troll somewhere. I think we found an idea. And the other one is the mannequins. So I think we can have time for the extra rework of the map. Well, we were still in the middle of another rework, so I think we can manage another one. That's everything. Now, we will see each other at the same hour tomorrow. We will play RPG Maker games from itch.io. And the day after tomorrow, we will be on Adding Valigatio Raid. The other project I want to refine. It was already concluded, but I want to add some extra stuff to publish it on Steam. There's a lot of stuff to do though. I will see. So, let's end it there. We can raid, let's see what to raid. We can still raid Militare. Though there's, we raided Militare last time though. I wanted to raid her, but we don't raid Blob for a while. Let's go. If we have enough raid power, honestly, finger crossed. Well, anyways, thanks a lot for coming by. I really appreciate it today. It's always fun developing on stream and getting upset on the code all the time. And as I said, next time we develop in 2 days or next week. That's everything. We see ya whenever happens.